ladies and gentlemen, oh man, I'm so excited to be bringing to you my good dear old friend of many years who I've just met today, Jay. Jay from Slack Circus. How you doing, my friend? Welcome to the Gimmicks.
I'm doing fantastic, and it is wonderful to be on the SockCast.
Oh, thank you so much. Glad you was able to take out the time. Now, I knew you from Vine. Do you remember this? Do you remember a telephone application called Vine?
Oh my goodness, Vine. That's a name I've not heard in many years.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's old school.
Whatever happened to Vine?
I think it's still fine, isn't it?
I don't know.
Isn't everybody having a good time on it? No, it killed it. Oh, they killed it. I feel
like it's called something else now. I feel like it's not called that anymore.
No, it's not. It's gone through some sort of the guy. They killed it. Twitter was like, "Oh, what a nice application for me to purchase." And then they were like, "Here's some money." And then the guy was like, "Well, here's some Vine." And then they were like, "Oh, look at the little Vine. Crush, 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 crush." Then they killed it. That's what happened.
That's exactly how I remember it.
Yeah.
It was, I was sad about it. Vine was actually one of my favorite things to come along in a very long time.
It was so much fun. That was the most, I didn't see so much creativity in one place as I did in Vine. I don't know what it was about it, but it just unlocked some creative juices in people's that I have not seen since. Because you have other apps, you got like the TikToks and things like that, but it's mostly people just like, hey, whoa, I'm dancing to a song and stuff like that. But then on Vine, people be like, hey, look at this meticulously animated 6-second thing that I did out of like clay and garbage.
That's the thing. Wow. It's like it forced you the very strict parameter. I mean, it forced you to reduce your idea down to its bare essentials, like only the core elements could survive. And I've not seen storytelling of that quality, short form storytelling of that quality and genius in many other places.
Me neither. I don't know what it was. Some sort of special alchemy.
Yeah, I think the way that the community supported itself was a big part of that. I mean, Vine was it was really easy to connect with people. Everyone was very supportive of one another. I mean, apart from just like crazy talented and crazy funny people being on there, people were actually using a social media platform in a good way, which doesn't always happen.
No, that never happens. Hasn't happened before or since. It was fantastic. And I feel bad because I came upon it like way late. I was way late to the Vine game. So
I was too.
Oh, were you really? I didn't know that. I thought you was an OG.
No. I mean, it had a short lifespan to begin with.
That's right.
I mean, I feel like it was already off to the races by the time I got there, started looking around, and just checking out different accounts. And it was kind of like, this person is hilarious. This person is hilarious. Like I would just spend evenings going through, their entire accounts, just looking at all of their videos. I hadn't done that on, I don't think, any platform ever. So much of it was just so funny and so creative. Like you use the word gimmick a lot, right?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know what my gimmick, how do I do what I do? Like I didn't see myself coming in and like, all right, I'm just going to take my phone out in public and shoot some wacky videos. Like that's not what I mean, and people did that as an art form, but I never saw myself doing that. And so I started doing the same thing I did with you want to talk about coming up with brand new concepts.
Yeah.
That's something I'm really good at.
That's your forte?
Oh yeah.
Complete absolutely. Originality. Okay.
Absolutely. So
me too, by the way.
I took the exact same thing that I did with the He-Man video and did it on Vine. But the difference was the short format, it put the right kind of rails on there, right? So it's like, all right, writing a new song and making a new 2 to 3 minute music video, that always felt like an insurmountable task.
Oh yeah.
With life and everything going on. But 6 seconds, I can do something for 6 seconds, right? I can make a little He-Man animation 6 seconds long. And so I could I could do one of those in an evening. It was almost like a fan letter to the original creator. Like, they generally loved seeing it. So Jacob Cornwolf, who's a friend of mine now,
I remember him. Yeah.
Yeah. So like I would, I'd tag him in that and be like, oh, dude, that's so awesome. Like, I love that. When things changed was when I did a cover of Nicholas Megalis, and he had the That's My Bread thing. Mm-hmm. That's the one that took off because he revined it. It's like, hey, can I have some of that bread? No, that's my bread. He revined that, and then I suddenly had like 11,000 followers.
Oh, wow. Just overnight, just all of a sudden it's like,
I mean, not quite overnight, but pretty quick. And it was like, wow, okay, that's awesome. And so I just kept doing it. I had a blast doing that. I loved it. It was really fun.